Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mary from Linbay Machinery. Today, I will introduce you a regular C-profile upright rack production line. The C-profile is named after its shape. And you can see upright rack is an essential component in our warehouse systems. It will work with the beams and connectors and the bracing and the shelf panels to be complete warehouse systems. And the upright rack will, in this case, it will require a mount level of strength and thickness for the materials. And back to our machine, this production line will include the decoiler and the leveler, then the servo feeder and the punch press, then the roll forming part, then it's the final cutting and the out tables. This production line is now on the commission phase, which will be finished soon and will be shipped overseas recently. Okay, now let's have a look of the production line more detailedly. So for every production line, we will start with the uncoiler to supply the raw material for the whole process. And this is a 5-ton hydraulic decoiler. The hydraulic decoiler, the biggest trait of it is it can keep the machine working more smoothly and more steadily. It can help us save a lot of manpower cost too. Also, we have a lower configuration, which is the manual decoiler. It can be low cost and practical too. After the decoiler, then it's the integrated leveler. The thickness for producing the upright rack is 2 mm to 2.75 mm. So when the material thickness is over 1.5 mm or the yield strength is over 300 MPa, a leveler will be necessarily needed for remove the crossbar on the surface of the coil and eliminate the tension on the coil too. And it's a very necessary part that can't be omitted due to the price factor. Okay, and you can see to match the higher speed of our punch press system, there is a servo feeder here. It's very necessary when we have a requirement for the production or the yield requirement. And the punch, it will have a separate PLC control cabinet to control it too. And here, this is our punch press. It's open structured. The tonnage of it is 110 tons, and it can be 40 to 60 times per minute. And the pressure down forward is over 110 tons. You can change the mode here too by one operator. You can see the biggest advantage of a punch press is one time you set the mode, it can be very fast and it can work in a very high efficiency because it's very regularly working. And usually it will come out with a control cabinet too, and we will design a separate control cabinet for it to cooperate, work with our entire production line too. So after the punch press, here, it's the roll forming part. Here you can see it adopts the iron cast and the gearbox drive. The iron cast is the strongest way nowadays to frame the whole line. It's well received all over the world. It's very stable and durable. It's poured in one piece, just like a towering tree rooted in the ground, and it's very easy for maintain, which is very favorable in this COVID-19 situation. This high intensity enables its high load of working and keeps it working in a high efficiency too. And not only that, the gearbox drive is also an advanced configuration nowadays. Compared to the traditional chain drive, you can see it's like one by one individual, so it's very easily to repair, which means it's very favorable for later maintenance too. And also it can withstand more tension. It can bearing much high load of work too. And after the roll forming part, then comes to our hydraulic part. The hydraulic, you can refer from the hydraulic valve up above the base. You can infer this is a hydraulic cart. A hydraulic cart can make the carting service more smooth, no burrs, and more flat. And also, from the motor power here, you can see it's a flying cart. In this way, it can carting the profile without pause to increase the entire production efficiency, and it can make the cutting service more beautiful too. So this is our entire production line of the C-profile upright rack. You can see it's quite high configuration since it adopts the leveler, the punch press, and the structure of it is iron cast gearbox drive too, and also the flying cart. This whole production line's production speed can reach to 50 millimeters per minute, which is quite fast when we have the punch press equipped. So every production line here is customized by your requirements and according to your profile and your budget. Also, you may be worried about the commission, about the production. Because the COVID-19 situation, there's no worry for that. We will debug the machine before leaving the factory and make sure you can start the production when the machine arrives in your country. And we will also provide you the manual of use and installation videos. And our after-sales service is always online here for you for 24 hours. And the warranty time for you is 5 years for the motor, 2 years for the whole line, and a lifetime after-sales service. So if you are interested in our machines, please subscribe our channel for our further cooperation. We are always here for you. That's all. Goodbye. Thank you.